Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Danny Laurel, and here are the biggest stories on the economic and corporate fronts. The country's imports of meat and meat products saw an increase of 16.4% in 2022. The Philippine Star reports that the country imported a total of 1.36 billion kilograms of meat and meat products in 2022, citing data from the Bureau of Animal Industry that is higher than the previous year's imports of 1.17 billion kilos. Pork imports accounted for more than half, or 52% of the total meat. That's at over 710 million kilos. The 2022 figure is 28% higher than the 554 million kilos shipped in 2021. The volume of imported pork reached the U.S. Department of Agriculture's estimate of 550 million kilos for 2022. Now, pork imports were driven by the extended reduced tariffs on pork products under the Executive Order 171. Still on imports, the Agriculture Department has recommended the importation of onions to curb soaring prices. DA Assistant Secretary and Deputy Spokesperson Rex Estoperez said that during an executive meeting, the DA made a pitch for the importation of 22,000 metric tons of red and white onions by next month. Estoperez said a month's worth of consumption is higher than the expected harvest of 19,000 metric tons this month. He said 50% of the imports would be allocated for Luzon, while Visayas and Mindanao would get 25% each. Now, the government finally gave in to that onion importation, but will this bode well for the farmers who are expecting a better harvest season in the offing? And here to chat with us, we have Rosendo So of Samahang Industriya ng Agrikultura, or SINAG. Good morning, sir, and welcome back.
Yeah, Danny, good morning.
All right, sir, let's kick off first with the onion importation story, no? They were holding back on that and then finally gave in. Is this still necessary, even as, we've done some interviews with you, we've done interviews with other in the industry saying that the onion situation was temporary and we're actually expecting harvest to become better. So will this not affect the farmers in the near future?
Yeah, Danny, we have asked DA to import last November and December because farmers is not harvesting at that moment. Mm-hmm. But if we import this third week of January or February next month, the farmers start to harvest already. So it will affect the local producers.
So, too late na siya. Too late, no?
Yeah,
too late the hero.
No? Yes, too late the hero. And we have asked the Department of Agriculture noong November and December dahil wala pang ani ang ating mga magsasaka at that time.
Okay, sir, so what can be done now? Are you saying it's better to not import na lang? And do you believe that if we don't do this strategy, that the prices could go lower? What would be the impact on the prices if this importation pushes through in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, we have to check if there is a between the traders and DA, sa tingin natin may kuntsabahan dahil nung sinasabi natin magpasok ng November, December, ang alam natin is may stocks pa yung mga traders.
Okay.
No? And wala nang stocks mga farmers. Kaya yun ang rin-recommenda natin. And ngayon, the farmer is harvesting by February, doon naman gusto nila ipasok. So, yung kontsaba between DA and traders, dapat maimbestigahan yun.
Okay, very interesting, no? But sir, the DA said specifically that the local production may not be able to meet the demand. Do you agree with this statement?
For the month of February, we think that the local can produce already, and we don't see any shortage in February.
Okay, so disputing the statement of the DA, no, sir. Sir, the farm gate prices of onions, according to the DA, is now 280 to 380 per kilo. The SRP was 250. What is happening to the farm gate prices?
Yeah, Danny, it went down to 200 to 230, no, for the past 1 week time. These few days, the area in Nueva Ecija got rain, and there is a problem at that time, so it went up. But we see a more normal price these few days because the rain had stopped, and the harvest of our farmers will be on for this third week of January is Pangasinan, no? Bayambang and Bautista area. So not the central Luzon area. So we see a price will be going down to 200 pesos.
Okay, and sir, can you give us an idea of how quickly the prices on the retail front will be going down? You said that the farm gate prices will be going down 200 levels. Will that now that there's importation, the better harvest, how quickly will we see the prices of onions go down, and what should be the SRP if so?
I think the problem is the SRP. The government cannot implement the SRP, and because they set a 250 SRP, but they didn't do anything, no? So it went up again. Dapat kasi strict implementation of 250 para sumunod lahat. Yun ang nakikita natin.
Okay. Sir, finally, yung on the onion issue, no, smuggling. You mentioned that there's something going on that needs to be investigated when it comes to the traders and the DA. Could smuggling be as big as an issue? Is that something that you believe led to the high prices?
Yeah, smuggling is one of the factor, no, na someone is manipulating the price in retail price. And we should investigate on this one. Who are those traders who is conniving with the smuggler in placing the retail price up? Yun ang dapat na imbestigahan. We see na yung farmers bumaba ng 200 pesos pero hindi sumunod yung retail price, no? So yun, dapat doon nila tutukan yung retail price.
Okay, and sir, finally, on another top story, no, meat imports up in 2022. Will that also have an impact on our producers?
Yeah, of course, the price is not attractive to our local producers. The volume of import, no, it reaches around 700,000 metric tons. So ang laki ng in-increase, no? Yung total pork import. So we see this coming year baka marami pa rin will not expand with this with the new tariff, lowering of tariff. Yung mga nag-aalaga rito sa ating bansa medyo wait and see again.
Oo, parang nakakahinayang for them to be expanding with the situation. Thank you so much for those insights, Rosendo So, Chairman of SINAG. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now we'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. And you're still watching One News Now. I'm Dani Laurel. Brazilian authorities faced off with supporters of former President Jair Bolsonaro after smashing into government buildings in the capital. Police used tear gas to displace the supporters while busloads of people were detained at the site. The sight of thousands of protesters running riot in the capital capped months of tension following the October 30 vote. Months of violent movements by supporters spawned from Bolsonaro peddling false claims that Brazil's electronic voting system was prone to fraud. Now here's some relief for motorists' wallets. Oil companies are set to implement huge rollbacks on certain fuel prices this week. Effective tomorrow, January 10th, the prices of diesel will be slashed by 2 pesos and 80 centavos per liter. Prices of gasoline, on the other hand, will be down by 75 centavos per liter, while kerosene will see a decrease of 2 pesos and 10 centavos per liter. The rollback in gasoline and kerosene prices come after 3 consecutive weeks of price hikes. President Bongbong Marcos led the launching of the tunnel boring machine for the Metro Manila subway project. Marcos Jr. said the project shows his administration's commitment to continue to build more infrastructure. The subway is expected to cut travel time from Valenzuela to Naiya to just around 40 minutes.
This is a very apt beginning for a year with renewed vigor and commitment to our mission to improve the lives of Filipinos. We can only look forward to better days after this recent development.
The chief executive called on the public to be more patient as big-ticket projects like the subway takes time to be completed. The government has committed to make it fully operational by the last quarter of 2028.
So I ask not only for your continued patience, but also for your continued trust and support. We will continue to invest and improve on our transportation systems as well as to pursue more projects in the years to come.
The Bangko Sentral says its work program for 2023 will focus on launching new payment streams. The BSP says it aims to launch digital payment streams such as InstaPay Debit Pull and Request to Pay. BSP Governor Felipe Medalla says the central bank also aims to issue a merchant acquiring and aggregation licensing framework. Medalla also says the BSP has begun the conduct of a pilot wholesale central bank digital currency or CBDC. According to the Bangko Sentral, the CBDC aims to help facilitate cross-border transactions. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online, or visit our website. That's onenews.ph for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now. That's at www.signal.com. And stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Dani Laurel. Join us again at 2 p.m. We are One News, all sides, all the time.